Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So today we have a battle against Sora, and so looking at their team there, looks to be pretty strong. Um, yeah, pretty strong. I guess that's all I could say. Looking at my team, it is the same one that I used in the last match. So, what do I want to lead with in this one? Um, hmm, that is a good question. Um, I think we'll go with the Ninetales in this one. And then we will also use hmm we'll also use what will we also use? Hmm, tough decision. We'll also use the Gallade and we'll use the Gyarados. And we'll see how that works out. All right. So he is going to go ahead and lead with the Meowscarada, kind of as expected, as we lead with the Alolan Ninetales. So, going to get the snow warning to make it snow right away, which is good. And so, yeah, I believe we are going to go ahead and I think we'll just go for the Blizzard because there exists the possibility he could switch, which he did, and he's going to switch into the Hippowdon, which he did. And so yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. Sandstream going to set the snow or erase the snow with the sand. We go for the Blizzard and we do miss, unfortunately. We're going to take the sand damage, which then breaks our Focus Sash. So not a great turn of events for us at all. So I think what we'll do then is we will go ahead and switch out to our Gyarados. So we'll go ahead and do that. And so there it is. And so we are going to go ahead and get the Intimidate to cut that thing's attack as it goes for a Stealth Rock, get the entry hazard up on us. So we are going to go ahead and take some sand damage then. And so I think what we want to do here, as much as I would like to set up, I don't think that that's the best course of action here, so instead we're going to go ahead and go for a Waterfall straight away. So he is going to go for the switch actually, and he is going to switch back to Meowscarada. So I guess we could have set up, but we are going to Waterfall instead, and that is going to get some decent chip damage actually to that Meowscarada. Takes it down by about a third, and then we are both going to take some sand damage as well. So this time around, how do we want to play this? I feel like we could go for a Stone Edge, and I think the combination of that damage and the sand damage might actually be enough to take the Meowscarada out. I guess we could try to Dragon Dance, but I feel like this thing still outspeeds us at +1. So we'll go ahead and go Stone Edge here, as this thing does go for a Flower Trick. So there it is, and it's guaranteed crit, takes us down to about a quarter HP, and that is going to go ahead and trip our Citrus Berry to give us some HP back. So there's that. We're going to go for the Stone Edge. It does connect. We do actually take the Meowscarada down with that outright, which is actually pretty good. That is going to knock him down to 2 Pokemon as we take more sand damage. So not too bad for us there, actually. Looking pretty solid, as now the Dragonite is going to come in. So that thing's in. What I want to do here is I could stay in here. I kind of don't know exactly how I want to play this. I feel like Gyarados is pretty weak, so I think our best call here is probably to go Waterfall. And the reason I want to do that is because if we do end up popping an attack off on this thing, I want to be able to break this thing's multi-scale. I don't want to risk missing the Stone Edge. But he is going to go ahead and Mega Evolve into the Mega Dragonite there. And he is going to outspeed us and hit us with an Air Slash, which is not quite enough to take us out, fortunately. We go for the Waterfall in return, which is going to do a little bit of chip damage to that thing, not too much. And that is going to be it for the Sandstorm, actually. So we did get kind of what we hoped for out of that, which is we broke the multi-scale. There's really no point in switching here, so I think we're just going to go ahead and attempt to fire off a Stone Edge at this thing, as it does go for an extreme speed, and that will definitely take us out from that range. So Gyarados is down, and we go down to 2 Pokemon. So now we're going to go ahead and come back in with the Ninetales, and we are going to take the Stealth Rock damage, unfortunately, and we are going to get the Snow warning to make it snow once again. And so I think going Blizzard is the best possible course of action, so that is what we're going to do. He does go for the switch once again, and once again goes back to the Hippowdon to erase our snow with the sand. Hopefully we don't miss the Blizzard this time as we go for it. We do connect, which is nice, and that is not quite enough to take that thing out, unfortunately, but it does do massive damage. It survives on 2% HP and then gets some HP back with the Citrus Berry. So I think we take the sand damage. I think that thing is low enough that we can actually Moonblast it and take it out. So that's what we're going to do. We don't want to risk missing the Blizzard. So there we go. There's the Moonblast, and it does take care of the Hippowdon. So that thing is down, and he goes down to just 1 Pokemon as we take more sand damage. So the last Pokemon is going to be that Dragonite, and so we have a bit of a choice on our hands here, because I feel like Ninetales will definitely outspeed this thing. It looks to be a mixed attacking set, and so I think if we switch and then if we switch out to Gallade and then we get to switch back in with Ninetales and reset the snow, I think that will probably work out really well for us. So I kind of want to do that. Although, you know what? Maybe I think that might be a little too much. Never mind. I changed my mind. We're going to Moonblast instead. So we do outspeed this thing. We go for a nice Moonblast. And the Moonblast, not quite enough to take the Dragonite out. It does do massive damage, though, as he is going to go Flamethrower, and that will take care of the Ninetales. So I think that was worth it to get the chip damage. So Ninetales goes down, and we go down to 1 Pokemon as he takes more sand chip damage. So our last Pokemon is the Gallade, and so we're going to go ahead and come in with that. And so we have a little bit of a choice on our hands. We take some Stealth Rock damage, and I think we should definitely outspeed this thing. So I don't think we have to go for the priority move. I don't know if it would be enough. I don't think it's within Shadow Sneak range anyway. It might be really close. But I think a close combat will definitely take this thing down from this range. So I think we're just going to Mega Evolve in close combat. I also don't want to risk missing a Zen Headbutt, because that would probably cost us. So I think this play is probably the best of all worlds, but we will find out. So we will see what happens. It is down to this. What is it gonna be? So there we go. We're gonna go for the Mega Evolution. So there we are, going to bust out the Mega Gallade for the first time in a long time, which is awesome. And so we are just gonna outspeed him, hit him with a close combat. And from that range, it is enough to go ahead and finish that Dragonite off. And that is game. So we are going to win that one 1-0 against Sora. But that was a really solid match, actually. Very close, very competitive. Fortunately, we were able to position ourselves to get the better of him in that one. And yeah, just an all-around good game there. Alright, so that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So, that's it, and we'll see you next time.